I'm going to use the Pathfinder as a way to combine my shapes, so that way I don't have just basic shapes on my screen. When you're designing, you may want to create compound shapes. So in my last tutorial, I showed you how to make shapes. So what I'm going to do is create a square. I'm holding down Shift as I'm dragging. And then I'm going to create a circle of a different color. Oops. I want them to be contrasting so that way you can see what happens as I use the Pathfinder tool. Now I'm going to copy this over 4 times. So clicked on this black arrow right here, the selection tool. I'm clicking and dragging across to pick up both of these shapes. And I can hit Command C to copy and Command V to paste. Again, Command V to paste. And one more time, Command V to paste. So I'm going to go up to Window and click on the Pathfinder. And what I want to talk about right now are the shape modes up here. So when you are designing your emoji project or your cartoon animal, you're going to be using the shape modes to create compound shapes to draw. So if I wanted to put together this circle and the square as one unit, previously we've been able to go Object Group to make them one group. But if I want to actually merge them together so that it's sort of this rounded half rectangle, half circle, I could click over to here and click on Unite. So I'm hovering over it and the name comes up. And now it's one shape. You have to have these paths intersecting. So again, if I'm clicking and dragging to select both of these, my next option is minus front. So now the circle has been used to cut away at the square. I would say these 2 options are what I use the most, Unite and minus front, when I'm drawing my animals or my emojis in Illustrator. Your next option is intersect, so that's going to leave only what's crossed. And your final option is exclude, so it's going to be everything except for what has crossed. The other thing that I wanted to show you is that you can warp your shape. So if I have this rectangle and I come over to here where it says Width Tool and pull this menu away, I can click on any of these and hold them on the edge to really manipulate some of my shapes here and my lines, which may come in handy if you're doing your animal cartoon and you want them to have some sort of fur detail. You can do a swirl, or I can pull some of these in, etc.